Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep. They'll get at least one. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Big shout.
Yep.
Yep. They'll push hard. Should get back for two.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
That's the 50 partnership between these two. Gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Edged it. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 94.
Yep.
Swatted away. Hooked it to the vacant boundary on the leg side. 4 runs.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Nicked it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep, yep.
Great shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone, played all around it.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. The Indians having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Misses everything. Huge appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. This could be out.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Keeper.
Livingston gets off the mark.
Yeah, yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Right.
Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yeah, yep.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive edge. Strong appeal.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler, bowler.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
Edge. What a ball. Oh.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 3 for 129.
Yeah, yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh, well bowled.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yeah, yep.
Right out of the middle.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Loud appeal.
Yep. Catch it.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with spin now. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep, yep.
Good catch. Out.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
10 runs added in that over. The Royal Challenge. Are 4 for 156. Edge. Unplayable. Big appeal.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep.
Big edge.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
A great over. And a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Yep. Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Yep. Yep.
Super shot that. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Finds the edge.
Livingston shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's the half-century for these batsmen.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.